Okay, for this step of the process, we're going to go ahead and set up the network adapter for the Windows Active Directory server. So the first thing we're going to need to do is install the drivers for the NIC. So we're going to go to Device Manager, and we're going to see that this Ethernet controller doesn't have any drivers. You're going to go ahead and browse your computer for the drivers, and you're going to go to the VirtIO. So for me, it's but it's the VirtIO win, and then it's just this time, this version, and then you're gonna do OK, next, and it should automatically scan for those drivers. So I found the Red Hat for IO Ethernet adapter. Close. So now we got to do the same thing for the PCI device. Browse. D's already selected. Just hit next. Okay, VirtIO balloon driver, close. Now we can see that there's all these PCI and Ethernet devices here. So now what we can do is assign an IP address. Going to go to properties, TCP IP version 4, and I believe for this one, yeah, well, 50.2. So 192.168.50.2, then it's going to autofill the /24 CIDR, and then 192.168.50.1, but I messed up. 50.1, and OK. And as we can see here, that's our bridge. That's our bridge, which is also our gateway. So we're going to hit OK, yes, close, and then we can just close out of here. So to set up Service Manager, you're going to go to the dashboard, add roles and features, skip this page by default, role-based or feature-based installation. So when you get to here, if this was already open, you're not going to see an IP address. So we're going to go ahead and close the Service Manager and then restart it. Server Manager, sorry, not Service Manager. Okay, let that initialize, role-based. So now we can see that it has an IP address. And next, for me, I'm doing DNS, Active Directory Domain Services, and that should be it. Nothing about groups. Okay, next, 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 next. Restart if required, server automatically if required, and do that. And then it's going to go ahead and check it. Give it a second here. Oh, I'm sorry. Install. Install it, then it'll check. Give that a second. I'll be right back. Okay, and then after it's done downloading, you're going to see promote this server to a domain controller. And we're going to select this. I'm going to do add a new forest. Going to name it socklab.local. This is a local domain. Next. Okay, so we're going to have to do a password for DSRM. And this is going to be a password that needs to be good but memorable. Make sure you don't lose this password. So I'm just going to regenerate a password over here in Bitwarden, out of sight. Get 8 characters in length. Okay, save. Okay. Okay. And then if it doesn't let you after this and there's still a red mark next to this, it means the passwords are not the same. We're going to keep Windows Server 2016. This is our newest server version for the force functional level. So we're going to keep it there. Okay, skip this for now. It's going to automatically do this. It should be Sock Lab. Yep, there we go. Paths. I don't know why it's taking so long. All of this can stay the same. All of this can stay the same. This is just review options, just overview of everything. And the prerequisites. So you're going to see if you click install, the server automatically reboots at the end of promotion operations. If, however, there is a red hazard sign here, then do not install. There's something wrong and you need to check your configuration. This, however, will not cover that. So I'm going to go ahead and click install. And then after this installs, it should reboot. And for some reason, I don't know why, I changed the name of this to DC01 for domain controller. And it's still here, so that's a little weird. But all right, I'll be back after reboot. Okay, now that our system's rebooted, we can go ahead and log in. So now we can also see that this has changed to socklab/administrator. Type in password. All right. Now that we're logged in, it's going to go into the server manager, and then we're going to do tools, Active Directory, users and computers. It's just taking a sec. Okay, we can see everything. The domain service is online, the DNS is online, the file and storage. Okay, so if this didn't appear here in the Active Directory users and computers, we would know that it's not working. And that will conclude for right now what we're doing for the configuration for setting up Active Directory domain services with DNS. The next step will be adding users, adding the organizational units, and adding groups. And I will do that in the next video.